I promise not to say Mamma Mia one time while talking about Luca. Wait. What's going on, you guys? James here with another real bit of news, and today we're diving right into our first look at Luca. This comes via Empire magazine, and oh my gosh, I'm very excited for this film. Now, I'm a little biased because I'm half Italian, so this hits home for me when I visited my motherland in Palermo, and I will tell you, it was beautiful, it was gorgeous, the beaches looked great, vibrant and blue, just like this movie seems to be panning out to be. Now, I'm really excited to dive into some details as well, because guys, there's one little plot detail that I'm a little iffy on, and we'll definitely get into that. Now, before we get into the news, guys, if it is your first time here at the channel, welcome to Real James, where I talk about news like this all the time. We review movies and I react to a ton of TV shows. So if you like all that, go ahead and hit the big red button below, subscribe to the channel, tap on the bell so you don't miss out on anything new, smash on that like button, and guys, if you haven't already, get loud in the comments below and let me know, are you excited for Luca, and what do you think of this first official photo? So guys, let's get into the photo, which actually looks pretty darn cool. It's very artsy. I love the round design on both of our characters, who seem to be our main characters. When we got the concept art months ago, they basically look just like these two characters. I'm in love with the detail in the hair, and oh my gosh, the round noses, they remind me a lot of is it Wallace and Gromit, I believe it's called? Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but that animated movie has a similar style here, but there's enough Pixar flair that makes me just so happy. Look at the coloring, guys. Everything seems so authentic, and I can't wait to see it in motion. So I'm guessing we'll get a trailer maybe in a month or two, but let's talk about this release date, because that is what is also mentioned in the Empire magazine article. According to Empire magazine, the June 18th release date is still on track in the UK. Now, I'm wondering if that also carries over to the US, because IMDb still says expected June 18th, 2021. I'm guessing they're going to maybe do a simultaneous release if theaters are not open all the way. I am hoping we can see this in theaters safely, guys. Listen, the vaccine's rolling out, so I'm very optimistic, more than I was now at this point last year. So let's now get into the plot details, because that is the one thing, I know I teased it in the beginning, that worried me just a little bit. I'm taking this excerpt directly from Empire magazine, and I quote, "Set on the coast of Italy in the dazzling summer days, its central character Luca and his friend Alberta are actually sea creatures who appear human on dry land, but take on a fishier form underwater." And then I'm skipping ahead here. The pair get to experience life up where they walk, run, and stay all day in the sun, befriending a human girl along the way. Now guys, that all sounds floaty in the best way possible. It sounds great in terms of it being light enough for children, but heavy enough for adults, because this is going to touch on nostalgia. I mean, me personally, whenever I see a movie about friends in the past that you might not have made the best connection with over the years and that you've lost touch with, it just hits a certain bone in my body, you know? So I'm really looking forward to seeing how they handle this story with Luca. Now, the one thing that I am not very happy about is Pixar's doing that thing again, aren't they? Turning humans into animals. That was my biggest issue with Disney Pixar's Soul. I wanted to spend more time with Joe as Joe, and I wanted to experience life and see it through his eyes, but instead we got him turning into a cat for the majority of the film. However, I still love the message, and it's in my top 10, guys, but I wish that we would just spend more time with humans as humans in Pixar movies. Maybe this is what Pixar's doing now. They're setting a certain precedent for their films where they want to reel kids in, turn them into fish, turn these humans into cats, or whatever the heck they might do, and they want to keep adults with these darker themes, these themes that are a little bit heavier, that maybe kids can't really navigate as easily unless there's something that they can attach to, and in this case, it's fish. Now, I don't want to sound too negative, because I believe director Enrico Casarosa actually has a very good grasp on the story. Now, I also read his quote here in this article, and it's really personal. So this movie is going to connect not only with us, but it connected with him, guys. So let's get into the quote. He says, "I was born in Genoa, and my summers were spent on beaches. I met my best friend when I was 11. I was really shy, and I found this troublemaker of a kid who had a completely different life. I wanted to make a movie about those kinds of friendships that help you grow up." Like I said just a little while ago, guys, this movie is going to hit a certain bone in many people's bodies about friendships that you had and that you lost. Now, this does still make me very excited for Luca. I think the movie is going to turn out to be beautiful. Every Disney Pixar movie is going to be gorgeous. Listen, they're leading the charge in terms of animated movies, and I have all the confidence in the world that this story will still be very impactful. Now, I'm still very skeptical about humans turning into animals again, but we'll see how it turns out to be in the final product. Guys, are you excited for Luca? I know I am, but let me know in the comments. Go ahead and sound off below. Let me know what you think about the first official look at Luca and these new plot details that we were given. And if you haven't already, hit the big red button below and subscribe to the channel, guys, so you stay up to date with everything that I do here, which is talk about movies, TV, and a whole lot more. Alrighty, y'all. Well, I'm getting nostalgic. I'm gonna go back through my camera roll. Italy, summer 2019. Okay, I'm getting too emotional here. Alrighty, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. Arrivederci, and I'll catch you at the next screening.